Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Andrew.
And welcome to
Cooking Stage Left,
the show where we teach you how to make something delicious. So what are we making this episode, Andrew?
Well, today we are making another skillet dish. If you remember our skillet lasagna, which was an easy way to make lasagna, today we're making skillet nachos.
Yum.
Right, so everybody loves nachos, right?
Yes,
okay,
totally.
but there's an issue with nachos, right?
Yeah.
And the issue with nachos is like even topping distribution.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because sometimes you get like an empty chip.
Yeah. Like it's so annoying. You pull out a chip and there's like hardly anything on it, and then the next chip is like all of the stuff is on it. You can't even like fit it in your face. Right?
I know, right? So what this does is this takes all the toppings and the cheese and everything, and you cook it all in a skillet, and then it's kind of like a nacho dip or a nacho sauce. You'll see. And it's very adaptable, and you can use it for lots of different things. Okay,
Great.
so let's just get excited about it. Okay,
I'm already there. I'm already there.
All right, skillet nachos. Here we go. Curtains up, burners on. For our skillet nachos.
Okay.
And these are highly adaptable once you figure out this method that's very simple. You can put basically whatever you want in them.
Excellent.
This is just kind of how I make it.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with some ground turkey.
Excellent.
And then we've got some salsa, just a typical jarred salsa, whatever kind you like.
Ooh.
And that's kind of like the main base. I like adding some extra beans in there. So we got beans.
Ooh, black beans. I love black beans.
Yeah, and then adding some extra oomph to it, even though the salsa's flavored. We've got some taco seasoning and some Mexican oregano.
Ooh,
and then, of course, going to throw some garlic in there.
Of course.
Yeah.
How could you not?
Right. And then some sharp cheddar.
Okay.
And again, whatever kind of cheese you... So you see, mix this up however you want. You can do, you can do some more veggies in there, different types of beans. You can do whatever you want, but that's sort of like the base ingredients we're going to use. Okay. And then, of course, the nacho chips or some sort of tortilla chip.
Right.
And that's it. Again, we're going to do it really, really simple today. Like, that's not a lot of ingredients.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about how you can adapt it. Yeah. But we're going to get started soon. We're going to grab our skillet.
Yeah, let's do
it. Here we go. Okay, so let's get started on our skillet nachos. You'll see it's a really simple sort of method. So we're going to start by browning our turkey, our ground turkey.
Okay, great.
Or whatever meat you have. And for this, again, so this is the point where you could use ground turkey, you could use ground beef, you could use ground chicken, you could use just mushrooms and more beans, or you could use, a meat substitute, or you could use, sometimes I use sausages like chorizo and stuff like that, like lots of flavor. So just go ahead and dump that in, start breaking that up and browning that up. I'm going to start to grate our cheese for later.
Okay.
So just this guy here, you can sort of go ahead and brown that up, and that pan's pretty hot already.
Great.
So you want a pretty big skillet, and get a skillet that you can either stick in the oven or that you have a lid to cover, because that's going to help to melt the cheese later.
Oh, yeah.
So again, like we did with our skillet lasagna, we'll show you how easy it is just to cover it and melt the cheese. But if you want to get a little bit of a broily thing on there, then you can shove it in the oven after you've sort of finished everything up. So you're just going to get a brown on your meat, and then once that sort of gets a little bit of you don't have to fully cook it just yet, but once you get a little bit of sort of color on there and make it look good, then we're going to add in our other ingredients.
Great.
Okay, so we're at a point where it's maybe half cooked. It's been about 5 minutes. Let's add some of our spices in there. I'll grab this for a minute. So maybe grab some of the oregano, maybe dump a tablespoon in there if you'd like, measurements, or just, And then the taco spice there. Just go, maybe about a tablespoon.
Okay.
And this is totally up to you how you want to flavor it.
Maybe a little bit more oregano. I didn't quite get enough. Maybe I'll do the other side.
I was like, I never use the shaker side, ever.
Great.
I
That's
don't.
fair.
Yeah,
That's
there we go.
Fair. There we go.
That's
good.
better.
That's better.
Yeah. And then, garlic as needed. Throw some garlic in there. And you can do, again, whatever veggies you want in here. You can do peppers and onions in here. You can do,
How do we feel about that amount of garlic?
That looks great, yeah. Because I think honestly the salsa we got is pretty garlicky. So that's pretty good.
Great. Okay.
So that's good. So now I'm going to dump the beans in.
Okay.
You'll see how easily this all comes together.
Yeah.
And then the beans are in there. And then just dump the salsa in.
The whole jar?
Get a whole jar.
Okay, great. There we go. Sorry, did I get some on it?
Nope.
Okay, good.
We're wearing aprons. It's okay.
It kind of splashed up. I wasn't expecting it to splash up. There we go. Okay.
And then basically that's the hard part. Now you just sort of like, go ahead and give that a mix.
Yeah.
And maybe cook it down. The meat was cooked for about 5 minutes, maybe another like 5 or 10 minutes to let all those flavors come together.
Sure.
And just, you can turn it down, you can watch it. And if it starts to get, a little too bubbly, you can turn it down a bit.
Okay.
But then basically we're just going to cook it for about another 5 or 10 minutes here. And that's it. There we go.
That's it?
That's the base of it. And then we'll come back and cheese it up.
Great.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look at it, we've cooked this down about another 5 or 10 minutes. And again, just keep an eye on it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to drench it in some cheese.
Always a good choice.
Yeah, I've probably got about 2 cups of grated cheese here. You can go more.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab a spoon there.
Yeah.
And then again, to show you how easy this is, we're just going to cover it to let the cheese melt.
Great.
But you can also stick it in the oven if you want to get it really broily, whatever. But again, you can see already some nice even distribution there, lots of cheesiness.
Yep.
Let's take the cover and stick it right on there.
Okay.
Okay, and that'll take just another like 3 or 4 minutes maybe.
Great.
We're gonna get our nacho chips ready here. And then we're gonna have skillet nachos. Okay.
I'm so excited.
All right, so ready for the big reveal. Go ahead and lift off the lid there.
All right.
Put it to the side.
Ooh.
And there we go. There's our
Look at
skillet
that.
nachos. We did turn the heat off while the cheese was just melting there.
Yeah.
Now again, here's the adaptability of this. Of course, you could, again, use any ingredients like we said.
Yeah.
You can also take it at this point and you can put it on tortillas and make tacos. You can like wrap it up. It can be a burrito. You can throw it on a salad.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. Like I said, I actually make this like twice a month. And it's fantastic. It actually makes a couple of meals, for 2 people with the amount that we just used here.
Yeah.
So this is the way that we're going to do it today. We're going to make nachos. So we got like a little plate of tortilla chips.
Okay.
You could dig right in and make it like a dip.
Sure.
It's scalding hot, but again, sort of that's part of the fun of this. So you just get yourself a big up scoop there.
Okay.
Go ahead and bring me your plate there.
Great,
and then you just
you.
sort of like scoop it right on top and you've got all this,
Oh my gosh, yes.
even level distribution there.
Yes.
And you see it's all melty.
Yeah.
You can also stop before you put the cheese on it if you're going to use it for other applications.
Sure.
But again, this is really fun. And as I said, you can go ahead and stick it in the oven if you want to get it a little broily or whatever. Yeah. But there you go. Some nice even distribution. Skillet nachos. Nice and easy there.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a finger food. So here we go. All right. Cheers.
Your own little personal
nacho party, right? Bowl of nachos. Exactly. So it's going to be really hot.
It's like molten lava right now.
Yep. Not too bad, actually.
Yeah? Yeah.
Right. So delicious, so simple, so easy.
Such a winner right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, super adaptable. This is the fun way to do it, I think. Making these little, and then you can just eat bowl after bowl of nachos, right? It's not like you're sitting there with one big tray. You're just doing like a little bit at a time, yeah.
When you get your own personal serving, right? So then it's, really good.
It's delicious, isn't it?
Yeah.
And again, it only gets more delicious as you choose your favorite ingredients and the way that you want to make it. And then throw in all the toppings you want. If you want to put sour cream, avocado, whatever you want to add onto this, more fresh salsa. Delicious. Yeah.
That's great. It's a winner.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to make like gluten-free and, like all of that. Like it's so simple to do that.
All the adaptability.
Yeah. I love that.
All right. Once again, I'm Andrew.
I'm Megan.
This has been
Cooking Stage Left.
Skillet. Start. Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna take that back. Yeah.